Hawaii is home to about 1.3 million people, and each year, the islands entertain over 7 million visitors. What most people don't know is about 90% of the food they eat is imported, and at any given time, there is only a 7-day supply. That's why the reliable shipment of perishable and frozen food items, as well as pharmaceuticals, is crucial to Hawaii's livelihood. But why would an island paradise with seemingly fertile land need to import its food?
You can imagine that it's very expensive to operate a business in Hawaii. The cost of land, the various other reasons. It is expensive to operate in Hawaii, but really the economies of scale presented in a business or in production or in distribution on the mainland makes it much cheaper to produce, package, and ship to the islands than it would be to do all of those activities in Hawaii itself.
Enter Matson Navigation Company, which operates at SSA Terminal's Pier C facility at the Port of Long Beach. In 1958, they shipped the first prototype refrigerated container to Hawaii, and today they have an inventory of 4,000. Matson is not only a leader in the handling of refrigerated cargo, but also the premier carrier to the Pacific Islands.
We introduced containerization to the Pacific in the late 50s, early 60s, introduced the first refrigerated container, or refrigerated service, to the islands in the early 60s as well. So Matson really touches every part of the community.
Long before the days of refrigerated containers, fruit, vegetables, and meat, and a host of other perishables were exposed to the elements during long ocean journeys. They now travel in a controlled or modified atmosphere while chilling at predetermined temperatures. But how do these containers work?
Well, every shipper knows what temperature their product requires. These containers are calibrated so that they can deliver the temperature that the customer needs. The calibration check is basically to make sure that the reefer is performing to standard. We calibrate the reefer at 0 degrees, make sure that frozen cargo is going to stay frozen, and we calibrate it again at 35, make sure that chill cargo is going to be chilled, so that you, the customer, when you get a reefer, are certain that it's going to perform to specification.
They also have a dual zone model, which can provide 2 different temperatures within the same container.
Your steak to your salad,
Ice cream,
to your wine, to your beer.
frozen chicken.
Well, if you could eat it or drink it, it's very likely that that product has moved from the mainland to Hawaii in a Matson refrigerated container.
We have 20-footers, 24-footers, 40-footers, 40-foot high cubes. There's a big variety.
The chain of delivery, from a warehouse on the West Coast to a 5-star hotel in Hawaii, is complex and demands that the containers run continuously. Any loss of power could mean the loss of product.
They're powered up on the vessel. When they come in off the gate, they're powered with a genset underneath, an MG. And they come in the gate, basically get parked in the spot, they get unplugged from the MG and plugged into the ground power.
These 2 containers have different destinations. One loaded with pineapples from Hawaii will be trucked to a local distribution center. The other, containing vegetables, is waiting to be loaded onto a vessel bound for Hawaii. In both cases, Matson employees ensure that they're running perfectly.
This is the wash rack area for the reefers. When the reefers come back in the yard empty, a lot of times they'll have dirt, sometimes wood, sometimes stains and things like that if something in the product is leaked out. What we do is we bring it through here and we have a high pressure steam washer that we go inside and we clean everything out. It also has we also use a soap that has a sanitizer, and we'll go in and clean everything out. All of these boxes are made out of stainless steel and aluminum. So we go through and we steam clean everything out, rinse it out. That way when the box is done, it's ready for the customer. It's clean, it's ready to go.
Matson has been instrumental in Hawaii's economic development over the years, and providing refrigerated cargo service allows it to remain a top tourist destination. So the next time you're enjoying a meal on the islands, remember that it's a direct result of the incredible innovations made by Matson.